Respect, Nigel, your love respect page. You could tell the difference between a child of God and a child of fake God. It's two different things. And I say that respectfully. The child of God, they're actually scared of. The child of fake God, they're not threatened not by them, not even a little bit. When you know, you know. And I say this respectfully. Like I said, this page is not for everybody. But one thing for certain, two things for certain. For sure, when you're dealing with God, you don't gotta fake gaslight nobody. And I say that respectfully. Because when you're a child of God, you know why they don't want you to be breathing right now. You know, your enemy will play you close. Your enemy will make you feel so comfortable. Your enemy will allow you to feel like you are worthy. And the whole entire time your enemy's playing you close to size you up, the psyche, watch your thought process, allowing your freedom, your eyesight, in your pockets at the end of the day. Be careful when someone says that they're a child of God. Because not everybody's a child of God. And I say that respectfully. So protect your energy. It's very important. They overlook the fake child of God. Because that fake child of God doesn't hold no weight. That fake child of God is not going to ever do the inner work within to become their best self version of themselves. They're going to forever be at a low vibrational frequency because the enemy installed that within them. And because the enemy installed that within them, they're not going to rise and elevate to their highest like you will and like you are. You see how you're elevating? Getting a room with someone who's a fake gaslighter, fake child of God, and you're a child of God. You put you two in a room together. First of all, the conversations will be so uncomfortable. From the child of God's point of view, listening to what you're going to hear, you will be so pissed of wasting your own time and asking God to remove you from this conversation in peace. And I say that respectfully because the communication barrier is two different things. And I say that respectfully. Not only is the communication barrier differently, you guys are two different beings. You're not the same beings. Not even a little bit. When you know, you know. And when you're a child of God, you have this certain flow, this certain vibe within you that God installed within you. And one thing for certain, two things for sure, can't nobody take it from you. And that's a vibe that they can't get in tune with. How you keep overriding, how you keep going, how you keep getting up, how you keep motivating yourself. How you pushing yourself? They not understanding how. It was never meant for them to understand. Because when you know, you know. And when someone's in tune with you, and when you know who's in tune with you, your Heavenly Father, can't nobody do nothing to you. Judgment Day spent here. Protect your energy. Because not everybody's serving your time. They will sit here and fake gaslight you and act like they so in tune with you, and the whole entire time, they don't have good intentions. But God saw all the third-party conversations when it came to you. Trust what I say. So, child of God, don't worry about the enemy. Don't worry about them. But just be mindful to protect your energy. And be mindful when you're having pointless conversation with folks. And be mindful to know that there are better days ahead. And God is real. It's a thought process for me. Continue to elevate. Giving up was never part of God's plan. Living in fear was never part of God's plan. Being discouraged was never part of God's plan. God's plan for you was to have self-awareness, self-respect, self-peace, self-control, self-discipline, self-confidence, self-care, self-value, self-love, self-worth, self-patience, and healthy boundaries. So you can elevate and become your best self version of yourself. Because God's the time to take time with you to be patient with you. So you can be patient with yourself. To understand at the end of the day, whatever trauma that was installed within you, God got your back. That's why God installed healing within you. So you can heal within. So you can heal and override whatever it was that was installed within you to becoming your best self version of yourself. But you have to see it for yourself to believe it. Allowing yourself to be eaten up by depression, anxiety is only the enemy. That's only the enemy that's showing up. And I say that respectfully. That's not God's work. God does not want you to be in depression. God does not want you to deal with anxiety. God does not want you to deal with sicknesses. That's not what God installed within us. No. God installed patience within us, healing within us, so we can become our best self visions of ourselves. And for you to understand that is for you to be in tune with yourself, to have self-awareness, the healthy way. And when it comes to healing, it would never be an overnight process. You can't have one foot in one door, one foot in another door. It would never make sense. Never. Never. And you can't wear a mask to tune into yourself. It's not going to make sense. Instead of you being a hater in disguise, do the inner work within. Because you're sitting there being a hater, you're wasting time and taking time from yourself. And it's been Judgment Day, and God is already judging you because of the fact that you're interrupting innocent people and you have malicious intentions. Is a thought process me. Stay in your lane, neighbor, with the malicious intentions. But when it starts with healing, trauma healing from a child point of view, going into adulthood, it's not going to be easy. And not everybody's supposed to be, everybody's not supposed to be meant to be part of your journey when you're doing your healing. Really not. Because not everybody's going to agree with what you're doing. Getting you together. Becoming your best self vision of yourself. You taking too much time away from them because you're investing into yourself. They're not going to like that. But you should love that. Because it starts with you. How can you be there for them if you can't be there for yourself? You're supposed to be there for yourself first and then attend to them. Especially when you don't have kids. And if you do have kids, you take time for yourself, 10, 20 minutes out of a day to say, I love myself. I am here. I'm on earth. I'm breathing. God gave me another fair chance at life. Instead of depression and this whole anxiety stuff. Nah, God didn't install that within you. God installed within you to uplift yourself and be that authentic, genuine person that you are, to believe within, because you walk by faith, not by sight. And God said there are better days ahead. But when it starts with healing, it begins with you. With change comes growth. With growth comes true understanding of self. And to love yourself, to respect yourself, to stay in your own lane. Your neighbor ain't gotta like you at the end of the day. You ain't gotta like your neighbor. But as long as you stay in your lane with no violence, and you not exchanging toxic words to start violence, just elevate, become your best self vision of yourself in your own lane. It's just that simple. And when you have peace with yourself, you ain't gotta wear a mask. It's the thought process for me. God is good. God is real. I truly appreciate time to the genuine ones only. Protect your energy because not everybody's ever your time. Just because they gave up on you, don't give up on yourself. Just because they overlooked you, don't give up on yourself. You are genuinely loved by all the right people. You are genuinely respected by all the right people. And you deserve to be treated with respect 365 days with no malicious intentions to bring harm towards yourself and others around you. Never allow the enemy of hate, disguise, or personal malicious intentions psyche watch your thought process on your freedom, on your eyes, on your pockets, and thing, because you are worthy and you matter. Protect your energy because not everybody's serving your time. I truly appreciate the time to the genuine ones only. Protect your energy because not everybody's serving your time. They will sit here and fake gaslight you and act like they're so in tune with God, and their intentions is not good. They're trying to bring harm towards you, psyche watch your thought process, psyche watch your freedom, manipulate your character for something that you're truly not, in your pockets as well too. So protect your energy and protect your family because you are worthy and you matter. Protect your energy. God said you got this. Be patient. I just appreciate time to the genuine ones only. Naya, genuine love, respect. Love yourself with God's protection for every direction. Here's the thought was for me. Have a good day, respect.